Hello everyone, welcome. Welcome to Friday Fun Day. Super excited to be here this morning. Whoops, my phone is on. Hang on one second, sorry. I need to get a checklist going here, Lynn.
No, I just turned my volume down on that.
Hi Liz, hi Betty, hi Doris, hi Evie. Good morning Miriam, good morning Nancy. Miriam, I got your email and we just processed all of Wednesday's orders. So I'm going to let you know I do have some of the bodysuits left. So I'll let you know what sizes. Hi Lynette. Good morning Connie. Hey Leanie. Hi Betty. Good morning Liz. Oh my goodness, the whole crew is here. I love it. I love it. Hi Jeannie. Hi Pam.
All right.
So you guys doing good this morning? I actually survived my first week of school. I don't know how I survived. I really felt like an Uber driver this week because they all had different times. Even yesterday. I just don't get it.
Just like on the road.
I just don't get it. But you know what? It'll be good in a couple of weeks. Faison will start driving and then I'll be good. And then it's freedom for me. Well, I don't know about that. I'll be kind of nervous, but
Yeah, I know.
I don't think I'm going to let him pick up Ran just quite yet.
No, I don't blame you.
I'll take care of one. So, my friends, today I've got a really fun project for you, very quick. If you need a last minute gift, you need a decoration for your home, super fun. So let me go ahead and turn. This group is like a highly... Lynette, you're so funny. Let me go ahead and turn my camera, where's my camera, around so you guys can see my project. Okay, so this is it right here, Home Sweet Home, and I have used the Kimberbell blanks, the pillow blanks, and I did some heat transfer vinyl, and then I added some embroidery, so it kind of made it a little bit of a mixed media effect. Good morning, Louise. Hi, Birdie. So this is the project for today, and literally it did not take me any time at all because I have a digital cutter. So hopefully if you guys have a digital cutter, I use the Scan and Cut, and I love the Scan and Cut. In particular, I love the DX models. They're very user-friendly, and you don't have to do test cuts, and it's just fabulous.
I agree.
And Lynn agrees as well. So this is the project. So let me go ahead and show you how to do this. Good morning, Karen. Louise, fat fingers. Oh, it happens to me all the time. My son makes fun of me because I text with one hand. Because I guess all the kids, they use two hands. The way they hold their phone, I can't do that.
Plus their fingers are smaller.
Yeah, I need the ladybugs are really cute. Yeah, they're a built-in design on my machine. So I'm going to show that to you as well. Okay, so let's get started. Where should we start first, Lynn? Let's create the design. Let's go over to our scanning pen. Whoops. I just dropped the trash can and my magnetic hoop.
Oh, the magnetic hoop. Are you going to do that today?
I am. I'm just going to show how. I'm just going to be a little bonus. Let's wake up my Scan and Cut here. So my friends, Home Sweet Home. The home was, let me see if I can bring this in front. Well, maybe I won't be able to bring it. That's okay.
Yeah.
I'll show you to you later. So the home is a regular font on my machine. And then the suite is a already built-in word that's already pre-programmed on the machine. So I kind of combine both. So to do that, I just start off and go to pattern. And we're going to start with just your regular fonts. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of fonts here on the machine. And I went and I scrolled all the way down to this fancy one right here. I just felt like being fancy yesterday. Fancy, making my sample. Okay, so then I'm going to type in home And remember, there's no spell check on this machine, so you guys have to be careful. Ask me how I know. And then we're gonna hit set. So once I have the word here on my screen, I'm gonna go ahead and click on edit, and I'm gonna click on object edit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize it a little bit. So let's go ahead and click on this resize icon, and I'm gonna make it about 1 3/4. So not too big, but just, you know, just big enough. There we go, 1.75. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and say okay. And while it's selected, and you know it's selected because it has the red box around it, I'm going to mirror image it. Now, do you guys know why we mirror image our lettering? Anybody? Anybody? Going once, going twice? Well, because we are doing heat transfer vinyl. So whenever you do heat transfer vinyl, your words, your name, any lettering has to be mirror imaged. Because the heat transfer vinyl has a transfer sheet built in and a protective sheet built in on the actual like the glitter vinyl has that transfer paper, so it needs to be mirror imaged. So I have home right here, and you notice my saying was home sweet home, so I need home twice. Good morning, Anne. Welcome. Hey, my mom's watching today too.
She got up and started watching.
On her day off. Okay, so I went over here and I'm going to increase the number to 2, and I'm going to say okay. And you can see it kind of overlapped a little bit, so I'll just click and I'll drag it below. So I have one below the other, and I'm going to drag them both just a little bit below. And that's it. That's how simple it is to do the home. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to click on OK, and then OK one more time, and I'm going to add the word sweet. So I'm going to click on add. I'm going to go to pattern, and this is what I was talking about. This category right here, if you click on that, there's some cool built-in sayings already on the machine. I'm going to scroll slowly so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. But there's a lot of fun stuff like back to school, best wishes. There is even a, look at this, create. There's also a home as well. Let me scroll down one more time. Oh,
Well, back to school would be cute.
look at this one. Look at the home. It looks like a house. Isn't that fun? So that's the one. I'm not going to pick that one, actually. I'm doing sweet, right? But I could have done that. Oh, look at the love. The love is really cool. And then look at, I just saw mom. Look at that one. So there's a lot of fun ones here. So we're going to scroll down and we're going to grab the word sweet. And then I'm going to click on the word set. And here it is right on my screen. And of course we need to mirror image it. And we are going to click on the word edit, and we are going to click on object edit, and we are going to mirror image it. I'm going to leave the size the way it is. It's a pretty good size in comparison to the word home, but I am going to move it down a little bit. Just move it down a hair. I'm going to go ahead and say okay, and I will say okay again. So as you can see, bringing up the design on the ScanNCut is super easy. And now I'm going to show you how we lay our the glitter vinyl on our mat, and then we'll go back and load it on the mat. So let me go ahead and move this pillow out of the way and change my cameras. Okay, so here is my mat. As you can see, it's pretty, it's getting there. We've been using it. So I've got my 2 glitter sheets. I've got the red, and I have this one. On camera, I don't know if you guys can see, it's glittery. I don't know if you guys can see that. But there is it is glitter vinyl. And you notice that the carriage sheet is, the transfer sheet is on this side, the shiny side. So we want to put the shiny side down. Okay, shiny side down, because remember we've mirror imaged it. And I'm going to take my brayer and I'm going to bray it down. And then I am going to put some tape. Actually, let's put it on the bottom. I have a smaller piece for the corner. That's what I was debating here. I've already got my pieces all cut up. And okay, so there we go. That one is done. Then I'll bray it some more. You want to make sure there's no bubbles. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the white one. The white one it was rolled up a little tighter, so it's got this funky roll here going. So the best way to handle something like that, see how it just wants to roll. It's not even going to, if I bray it, it's not really going to stay. So I'm just going to grab some more tape here. Just keep a few pieces ready to go. Give me just a second here. Okay, all I'm doing is just cutting some tape. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and take my Pink Perfection tape, and I'm just going to start putting the corners down. Just start taping the corners. Even though you can see it's rolling up, it's okay. And then I'm going to go back in, bray it, and I will go ahead and tape the sides as well. So for some reason this one tended to roll a little bit more than the red, but it's okay. The key is on this is you need to put it shiny side down. So the shiny side is the one that's at transfer sheet down. So I've got it all brayed, I've got it all laid out, and I am ready to take it over to my scan and cut to cut it. Now what I am going to do is I can go ahead and just cut directly on this, but I find it easier for me if I were to draw it first. Oops, my camera froze. Give me a second here. Give me 1 second. I see my camera froze. Let's try this again, my friends. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. Sometimes these cameras. Okay, so I have, what I was saying is I like to draw first so I know where to actually weed. So let me change my camera to another camera that I have here, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and load the mat, and I'm just going to press the load button on my scan and cut, and I'm going to load my mat. Oh, Margie, welcome. Let me show you what I'm making real quick. For those of you who joined late, let me just turn the camera one more time and show you guys. So we are doing this pillow Home Sweet Home using the scan and cut to cut out the lettering. So I'm just showing you how to use heat transfer vinyl today. Okay, so I've gone ahead and loaded my mat, and what I want to do is, let me bring my mouse over here. And what I want to do, let me show it to you on my on the screen here. What I want to do is I want to scan in my fabric so I know exactly where to put the word. So the scan and cut, the beauty of the scan and cut, it has this icon right here, which is a fabric scan. So if I click on that right here, what it's going to do is it's going to scan my mat. So let me show that to you again. So it's just doing a regular scan, just like it did before it loaded the mat. Now it's actually scanning. And the reason I want it to scan is because I want to make sure that my words are being cut on the right material. Okay? So let me show you what that looks like on the screen. Back on the screen again. So you guys can see there's the home and there's the suite. I'm going to take the suite and I'm going to move it down. And if you feel that is too light, you can go over to your settings tool, and then you can make your background darker. See, so you can really see the background, right? And then you can make sure that you can put the words right in the center. And I think for camera purposes, go lighter so that way you guys can see. And I'm just going to move my words so it's somewhat in the center of my glitter vinyl. And I am ready to go. It's that easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and I'm going to go ahead and click on select, and I'm going to actually draw first. So what I want to do is I want to change my my blade here on my scanning kit. So let me show you what I'm doing here. So there is the these little pens, and it comes with the scanning kit. You don't have to use this. You can use a Sharpie pen if you use a universal pen holder. But for my purpose, I'm just going to use the one. Whoops, it's running away from me. Use the ones that came with the machine. I'm going to open up the little compartment here, slip the pen in, close it back up, and then load it back on my machine. So let's go ahead and load it back on the machine. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to draw first. So I'm going to click on the word draw, and I'm going to, I'm going to go ahead and click on start. I have it so that you guys can see a draw. Anybody have any questions so far? Yes, Lynette, I love that brayer as well. The machine is so quiet too. So it's just drawing the words. I did, Lynette. I did move sweet down. It's hard to see because it was on white on white, I guess. So I did move it down, and it'll draw it right over the white paper in just a second here. There we go. See. Doris, the universal pen holder is separate. Let me show that to you. Okay, yeah, they have two different types. So as soon as it's done drawing, I'll go ahead and answer your question and show it to you. So isn't that cool? It actually just drew the home twice, and then also the word sweet. So on my screen, it says okay. And then what I'm going to do now is just cut. So let me go ahead and change cameras, and I can show you that universal pen holder all at the same time. Okay, so here is the pen again. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up and make sure I put my cap back on it and put that away. And then I'm going to go ahead and put just my regular auto blade back on my machine. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and show you, these are the universal pen holder, and then there's also one that's for the small barrel. So if you have a finer pen, you can use the small barrel pen holder or the universal for like Sharpies. No, the scan and cut is a completely independent unit. It does not need a computer. That's the beauty of it. It does not need a computer. So I've gone ahead and put the regular auto blade on the machine, and I'm going to go ahead and click on please select. I'm going to say cut. And then what I am going to do is make sure that my half cut is on. Because remember, I have my glitter vinyl, but I have that transfer sheet, that clear transfer sheet already attached to it. So I don't want it to cut through to that transfer sheet. So I would go ahead and say half cut on. So on my machine, let me show you that on the screen real quick. It's right here. It just says half cut and it's on. And I knew it was on because I made the the sample yesterday, so I had it on, and it stays default or stays the same until you go back and change it. Okay, so it is on, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on the word start. So let me go ahead and bring the camera back so you guys can actually see it cut. And it'll just take it says about 2 minutes to cut. Okay, so there's a couple of questions. Let me see if I can answer them while it's cutting. So, why half cut versus a full cut? Well, the glitter vinyl, and I don't want to change cameras just yet, but I will show you that. The glitter vinyl is, it has the glitter vinyl, but it also has a transfer sheet built into it. So it has two things. It's the glitter vinyl plus the transfer sheet. So if I were to cut through the whole thing, then I won't be able to transfer it to my project. And so that's why we do a half cut versus a full cut. And you have to try it. It's super easy. And the beauty of this is, you know, if you try it and you're not happy with it, you don't have to put it on your project. You can just cut something else, right? Okay, so it's all done. It says finished cutting, so I'll go ahead and say okay, and I'm going to unload my mat and then bring it over to my work surface so you guys can see it. All right, so there it is. And first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and start removing my tape. Look at this white, it still wants to roll over.
It's really, I guess because it was tightly rolled in the tube.
The other thing you could have done, which I forgot to do, is that put a little weeding box around it to make it easier to weed. But you know, when you're on live, unless you write yourself big notes, you forget. Okay, so one is done. And let's go ahead and just remove all of this.
You want me to weed one of them for you, I will.
Oh, thank you. You'll be my Vanna. Okay, let me just take this out. I'm just going to give you the Madeline. Thank you. Okay, so let's start with this guy right here, the word sweet. And what I'm going to do now is, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it. Okay, and all you do is you just kind of peel back the corner. Okay, and you can see how easily it's peeling. And this is that protective sheet. This is that transfer sheet, I should say. So you want to make sure that your word is left on the transfer sheet. I'm just trying to focus. Okay. So I'm just pulling it. See? Pretty easy, right? And then I'm going to go in here with my little tool and just peel this guy out so that I don't have that center part of the E. I know it took me a long time to really figure out what this thing about the half cut and full cut. So, but once I got the hang of it, now I know.
Then also sometimes if you don't use a half cut, you run the risk of cutting through your mat.
Through the mat, right. So this one here, I'm just going to cut it in half. I think it'll be easier. And Lynn's going to weed one for me just to save some time. So I'm just going to go ahead and peel back again. I guess that's probably the hardest part, is to grab a corner, right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay. So as you can see, again, I'm just peeling back. And see, it's easier when you have it written, because then you know what you're peeling back. Because otherwise you don't know exactly what you're, where you're trying to cut, right? Especially if it's an intricate design. And then again, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that. No, Betty, you don't have to have the scan and cut. So the glitter vinyl, you can also buy rolls of this glitter vinyl, and you can use them for applique on your embroidery machine. So that's a fun technique as well. Just use it for regular applique. So there we go. Here is home, and here is sweet. Okay. So what I'm going to do though, just because I'm going to lay it on my pillow form, I'm going to show you, I'm just going to kind of cut close to the edge because I can line them up better. Now you don't have to do this part, you can just, but I find it a little bit easier just to get this excess. Oh, I did. Thank you, Lynette. Look at that. That must have been Lynn who weeded it, not me. I'm kidding. Look at her. Look at me, always putting Lynn under the bus. Oh my goodness. And I haven't even had my coffee, Lynn, and I'm putting you under the bus. Okay, so then what we are going to do is we have this this project, this pillow tote. And the nice thing with this one, it already has the invisible zipper here ready to go. And then it's open on all three sides. Okay? And I can see myself already making the same mistake I did the first time, is you want to make sure your pillow zipper on your pillow is towards the bottom. So here's my pillow again. Let me show that to you. And when it's laying on your couch, or when it's sitting on your couch, the top part should be neat, right? And the zipper on the bottom. So here I need to be mindful of that and turn my project around so that my zipper is on the bottom and my openings are here. Okay. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we are just going to audition how we want to lay them. You can lay them, however you'd like. Maybe I'll put this one higher up. What do you guys think? Something like that? You can move them closer together. I know on my sample they're a little bit further apart, but maybe I want to move them closer together this time. Okay, I like it. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my iron. So now if you guys get dizzy, close your eyes for just a second, because I have 4 cameras. I don't have a 5th one on my ironing station. So I'm going to move a camera. So give me just a second to get there. I'm going to move the camera. Let's see if it gets there. Okay, so let's see if I can do this so that you guys can see it. It's kind of hard. There it is.
That looks good.
Oh, look, I can see Lynn's phone. Okay, you're good. You're good, Lynn. Okay, so here is Home Sweet Home, and you do want to use a pressing sheet. And so the one that is one of my favorites is this one right here, and it's made by Floriani. It's a Floriani press cloth, and so that's what I'm using today to press this down. So I'm just going to grab my pressing sheet, and hopefully my iron, and you need to have a hot iron, my friends. If your iron is not hot, you're gonna be here for a few minutes. So I'm just going to press, and I'm just holding it down. Just gonna hold it down. And is it backwards? What do you mean, is it backwards?
Nope.
No.
The zipper's on the bottom.
The zipper's on the bottom. Yep, I did catch that. Thank you, Leanie. That wouldn't be good. So I'm just pressing. I don't know if you guys want to really see me press, but maybe I can just do at least one word. Let me concentrate on one of the words. So anybody have any questions so far? So Lynn is helping me here. Look at that, I have Vanna. While she presses, I'm gonna grab a sip of water. So then what I'm gonna show you after it's stuck on there, I'm going to show you how to actually, if you have an embroidery machine with a built-in camera or a projector, or if you have an embroidery machine with the positioning app, I'm going to show you how easy it is to, so I'm going to show them how to peel one.
Oh, okay.
Just on one of them. I'm going to show you how easy it is to scan your fabric in to do to add the embroidery. So I do have pressing sheets. Do you sell pressing machines or pressing sheets? I'm assuming you're.
She said machines.
Oh, pressing machine. No, the presses. No, I don't. I use my little Panasonic iron here, and it's fabulous.
Because Panasonic iron gets really hot.
It gets very hot. Okay. So Lynn was sweet enough to peel one of them for me already. So here it is, and all you do is you just grab this plastic transfer sheet. Is that not cool? And then what I do like to do is, so before I take it to my embroidery machine, I'm going to give it one more press. So give me just a second here. Doris, any day, my friend. They're coming in any day. But if you guys know somebody who's looking for, the current model of the DX, I've got some really good deals. I also have some pre-owned DXs coming in. So if you guys know of anybody, let me know, or let them know. Okay, what do you guys think? So basically, this project is complete. All you do now is sew up all three sides, and then you've got your zipper, and you just stuff it, and you're done. But what I do want to show you, if you guys would like to see it, a little bonus lesson here. I'm going to show you, if you have a magnetic hoop. If you have a magnetic hoop, you can just go ahead and lay your fabric. Let's position it properly. So I'm just going to lay this down, and I'm going to take the top part of my hoop. You guys hear that? It really is like magnet. Oh, it's grabbing my keyboard even. And there it is. So it's stuck on there, and now I'm going to walk it over to my embroidery machine and show you how to line up and scan and add a design. So give me a second here while I go over to my machine. I've got all this stuff in front of my machine, so let me move some of it. Give me 1 second, my friends. I didn't think this one through, did I? Okay, I wanted to show you what I'm show you all this later, but I'll come back to that. Okay, so let's go over to my machine real quick. Thanks, Evie. And I'm not sure which rotary cutter you're talking about. I'm sorry. Okay, so let me go ahead.
The new rotary blade.
Oh, are you talking about the rotary blade for the scan and cut, Anne? Yes, I already have them in the store. It's fabulous. It looks like a rotary cutter. It's fabulous. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go over to my machine, and I'm going to grab a design. I'm going to grab that same ladybug design. Let's do it this way so you guys can see it. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the word set, and I'm going to enlarge the the ladybug. Did I say butterfly? The ladybug.
That would be cute too.
That would be cute. There is a butterfly on there actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on this icon here. This icon makes it so that it will add stitches when I make my design bigger. So now when I make it bigger, it will add stitches. So I've made it bigger, and I'm going to go ahead and say okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on the word embroidery. And I'm going to click on my camera icon and just scan. I'm going a little fast here because really the lesson was to show you how to cut with the actual machine. But I want you guys to see if that you have a machine that has the scanning capabilities, how cool this is. So my machine is scanning. All right, so it's done, and then you can see on my screen here, I've got my design right there on the screen. How cool is that? So then what I can do is I can take my design and I can move it wherever I want to within the screen. And I can always rotate the ladybug by whatever increment and then embroider out the design. So I just kind of wanted to show you how I did my complete project, adding the embroidery. I just laid it in my magnetic hoop. Because it's a magnetic hoop, there is no stabilizer. Yes, I don't need a stabilizer because it's magnetic, and it already has batting. Not batting, but it's already lined.
Yeah,
it has like, I don't know what it has, but it's already quilted and it has a lot of body to it. So I didn't feel I needed a stabilizer. Okay, so I'm not going to go ahead and embroider that out. I just really wanted you guys to see how you can do it. So if you have a machine that has the scanning capabilities, it's fabulous. I am using the Babylock Solaris.
Tell Leni it works with any SDX model.
What was the question?
The rotary blade.
Oh yes, the rotary blade will work with all of the SDX models. Yes. Sorry, I'm just reading all the questions. Okay, so if you're interested in the project I made today, let me show you what I have. Kits on my website, and the kits will include the pillow blank in the blue linen color. It also includes the glitter vinyl, the red, and the white. And then you can go ahead and complete the project. And then we also have on our website the pillow inserts as well. They make a pillow insert to go in that same size pillow. So all of these products are on my website under Friday Fun Day. So under the online store under Friday Fun Day. Okay, so you can find all of that, including the pressing cloth. Okay, so let me go and see if I can answer some more questions. Oh, the rotary blade, what does it do? Okay, so first of all, let me grab it. I've got it right here. Right here. You guys have to see it. It's super, super cool. So I'm going to zoom in. Let me move all of my other excess stuff. And I'm going to change my camera. Okay, so let me zoom in so you guys can see. So this, I don't know, can you guys see? Okay, maybe now you can see it. So the blade itself, normally the blade is just a little, looks like a knife, right? The edge, the tip of a knife. But this here is circular. Do you see it's circular? So it looks like, can they see that? Can you, I don't know.
It's kind of hard to see.
It's kind of hard to see, but it maybe if I do it on. It's still hard to see.
It's so tiny.
Yeah, so basically it's rounded here. It's rounded, so it looks like the tip of a rotary cutter. So it looks like your rotary cutter, but it's actually on this, it's a blade, right? So because it has this shape, it lets you cut fine material. So it lets you cut material like mylar, felt and wool very easily. It lets you cut tissue paper.
They were cutting lace.
Oh, they were cutting lace. That's right. Thank you, Lynn.
And they use like either for felt, they use the low tack mat, and for other fabrics, the standard, but not the fabric mat.
Right. So with this, you just want to use either your standard or your low tack mat, depending on what material you're cutting. What they did say with this cutter is it does take a little bit longer to cut than your normal blade, but heck, if it's cutting lace and mylar, well, you know what? Yeah. So take another extra minute. Who cares, right? What's another minute or two?
But a lot of people have been asking for something like this because of felt.
Oh, because of felt. Yeah. They can't cut felt. So now it can cut felt. So I do have it in the store. I have them in stock, and of course I haven't played with it yet.
So you activate it on Canvas Workspace?
Yes.
And it's a premium function.
Okay. Did you guys hear that? You activate it on Canvas Workspace, and then it's a premium function.
And then it comes with, I don't remember how many free designs.
I think it's like 20. Is it 20?
More, because it has the alphabet.
Oh, so maybe it's, so 20 is something else. You know, I've been taking convention classes, and everybody's telling me all these numbers, so I don't know. It comes with designs.
Yeah,
it comes with designs. Oh my goodness. Okay. Any other questions?
Actually, I think I stand corrected. It's a pattern collection activation, not premium function.
Oh, pattern collection? Okay. Well, in any case, you have to go to Canvas Workspace to activate it. You just register it there. Right. Perfect. It does look like a rotary cutter. Yep. All right, my friends. If there are no other questions, Evie, I don't remember the price of it. I just have it here in my hand. I don't have the box, so I'm sorry. You can call the store though. Give us a call. Any other questions I can answer for you guys? I hope you guys enjoyed the project. And like I said, if you're interested in the pillow form, all that is on my website, and you can go ahead and purchase it. And if not, if you have no other questions, we will see you guys next week now. So next week, Tuesday, for those of you who are in my IQ group, IQ Tips and Tricks is on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday is our Facebook Live. Wednesday's Facebook Live. And then back on Friday for Friday Fun Day. Oh my God, all these names. What's wrong? I can't even get it together right now. All right. Obviously, Salima needs her coffee. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my coffee so I can be alert and be awake. But thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys for your support. It's always great to see you guys. And if you're interested in seeing a product that we can feature here on Friday Fun Day or a technique, shoot us an email, give us a call. We're always open to suggestions and welcome any suggestions. Thank you. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, Connie. Thanks, Doris. I will have a good weekend. It'll be a restful weekend. It's been just really busy. First week of school is a little crazy. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. So between that and convention, although my son reminded me today, he's like, Mom, normally our first week of school, you're not even in town. And I'm thinking, that's the best way to do it. Now I know. No wonder I'm like dying this week. I'm never in town this week because I'm always in convention. Anyways, but maybe that's then my husband is probably pulling his hair at that point. But in any case, it's always good. Next week will be better. The kids will have a better schedule, hopefully a normal schedule. It'll slow down. Yeah. Yeah, it's just hard because they have, it's hard to explain. Anyway, you don't want to hear my boring story about schedule.
Different schedule.
Yeah, different days, different schedule. A day and a B day, and Oh, thanks, Margie. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, my friends. You guys have a beautiful rest of the day. It's gorgeous here in sunny Southern California. So, yeah, it'll be a fun day. Thanks, you guys, and we'll chat with you guys real soon. Bye for now.